Hello, this is Spiritually Awakened Princess, and I am going to do the reading for Capricorn in January 2018. This is a new year, a new you, a new everything. But 2018 is supposedly supposed to focus on relationships. So that means relationships with your friends, family, what have you, and kind of weeding the bad ones out, keeping the good ones in, keeping the ones that are close to you, and cherishing those relationships and being able to advance in your romantic relationships as well. One of the relationships I'm not mentioning is like work relationships, like coworkers and stuff like that. You know, definitely those should be mended as well, especially for people that are Capricorn. But I'm going to do things a little bit differently. Usually I have the cards like already set out, but I'm going to shuffle while I'm doing this, okay? My shuffling is a little bit different because I just switched the cards around, but the right ones do come out. As you can see, I'm kind of just like... And then sometimes, my shuffling is not that good compared to other people, but I get the job done, okay? So first card that's going to come out is the start of January, 5 of Wands. And I feel like this is very much competition, okay? 5 of Wands always means competition. So you in competition with other people. With the Wands, it's usually always like a creative or passionate aspect when it comes to what you're competing for, okay? For some reason, I'm getting work from this. I'm really getting work for that for some reason. Now, and it can also mean that you're competing for someone's heart as well, or just competing for acceptance. Okay, this one actually came in upside down, which is really weird. Okay, so the 4 of Wands upside down is the total opposite. So that means that when it comes to January 2018, there's nothing really to celebrate as of yet. There might be some delays when it comes to events, when it comes to parties, when it comes to anything that you want to go to. There's some sort of delay in January. And I feel like it might even carry on into February. So the 5 of Wands, the competition card. So you're competing, you're trying to make things work when it comes to making plans. But for some reason, it's not really working out for you in January. So plans seem like it might be delayed. So things that you want to do, especially even wedding, sometimes it means wedding. So something might be delayed in January. Something important, something that has been in the works, even from, 2017 carrying on into 2018. Something is being delayed, but you're trying to work things out. You're struggling to make something happen with this planning, with this event, with something. It might even, for some reason, I'm getting like it's not even your event. It could be somebody else's event that you were playing like a big part of, and it got delayed. And that kind of messed things up because you planned around it. This is getting interesting already. So let's see what's going on with that. Now, this might also be a delay a delay within money. So whatever this is in the middle, the Four of Wands, whatever this event is, might be keeping you from making money come in. As is in this card, like these people are making money grow. They're kind of like growing money. They're working to the point where they're getting more money. But whatever this is in the middle is delaying you from making that money. So it kind of sounds like it's a vacation of sorts, or even, like I said, an event, something big that you're supposed to go to in January 2018 here. And it's being delayed. So therefore, you have to work around it and figure out what to do, because it might end up messing up your work situation for that day because you already decided to take some days off. That's what I'm getting so far. That's interesting. Now, I feel like this might not even relate to a lot of people that are a Capricorn, but it might relate to quite a few, because especially for a lot of people that plan things in January, and a lot of people do. There's big events that happen within like earlier months in the year. And for some reason, we always plan way, way ahead of time. And we expect those plans to go through. But this looks like this plan might not go through for you guys. Something is totally being put on the back burner, postponed for you guys. So let's see. Yeah, it's something that has to do with family, friends, something that has to do with some sort of celebration of sorts with the Nine of Cups. Even though this is being delayed, for some reason it seems like it might be happening in January. It's just, it might be delayed a week, a couple weeks, what have you. But it looks like there's still some sort of celebration that happens here with family, friends, loved ones. So whatever is being delayed is going to work out anyway. It also might be a temporary delay. Like somebody's like, oh, oh, well, you know, we changed our plans for that day, but it's going to happen like, you know, just a few days later. Or it might still happen within a few hours. So it might not be a huge delay, but it will definitely make a shift within your money matters at work. Okay. The King of Swords came up. The King of Swords is someone that has like a strong personality, someone that is very, not very swift with words, but when they say something, they mean it. Okay? So, whoever is going to be at this celebration, or whatever you have in the month of January 2018, this person is usually somebody that is like tall, or someone that's like with dark hair. I wouldn't always say tall, but someone with dark hair. It could be a male or female, and someone that clearly makes their point and gets it across, and people understand what they're saying. They're very mature, but sometimes they also get into arguments. But this person, people take them seriously. So I'm trying to figure out, is that you guys? It definitely sounds like some Capricorn attributes. But this card is usually like a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. So it can also mean that you guys are dealing with someone of these type of attributes as well. It could be male or female. But whoever this is, you might be going to this event with them, or you might want them to go with you. All right. So I'm trying to, let's see. Oh, I see what I'm doing. I have the cards upside down. So I'm going to say that the cards were meant to be this way, okay? Some of these upside down meanings are not always bad meanings, okay? Nine of Cups, though. Nine of Cups, upside down. The way I see it, I don't know if you guys could see the card here, but it is upside down. And to you guys, oh, okay. I was looking, I'm like, oh, are the cards upside down or are they not? Yeah, they are. Okay. But the Nine of Cups upside down, it's kind of like someone that is hoarding their valuables, someone that loves their materialistic things but does not want to share them. Someone, it kind of reminds me of somebody that's like, not saying that they're stingy or that they are not a giver, but they want to keep their valuables for a reason. Okay, so I see you guys doing that. You want to, keep your lavish things, and you don't want to sell them. You don't want to put it on eBay. You don't want to do those type of things, okay? You kind of want to just keep your stuff for now. Because, especially at the beginning of the year, a lot of people, they try to clean as much as possible. They try to get rid of a lot of things. But I see you guys keeping quite a few things and not trying to get rid of it for a while. I feel like you guys won't even get rid of it until like the middle of the year. The middle of 2018. Either that or spring, but I feel more in the middle. Apparently you guys want to keep your stuff right now and don't want to give it away. Now, let's see here. This is usually longer than what I do. I'm more of like 11-minute, 12-minute video girl when it comes to readings. But now it's a little bit longer because I'm gradually just going through these cards. It says express your love. So whoever this person is, the King of Swords, they are telling you to express your love and your feelings towards this person. Apparently there's not enough of it going around on both sides. So that needs to be done. Especially during this trip that you guys might be going on, or going to each other, or not going to each other, but going wherever. And for some reason I'm feeling like it's going, or you're going somewhere out of state. Why I keep saying it's going, but you are going somewhere out of state or out of the city. So it's somewhere quite a ways away, maybe even out of the country, but for most out of the state. Codependency. It's right next to the Nine of Cups. So this relationship is very codependent. And it's kind of like someone is holding on to the relationship and the other person is trying to slip away, or they don't think the relationship is worth the time. So therefore it's codependent. It's almost like an addiction. You need that person there, but not, I wouldn't say to fill a void, but you feel like you need that person by your side. Let's keep going here. One card fell out. Let's see. Heart-to-heart conversations. So even though the codependency is right there, there's heart-to-heart conversations below that express your love. So you guys need to talk about things that are not just surface level. You have to get under the ground and really talk about like where this relationship could go. Where can it go? Because it's about that time. 2018 is truly about relationships. You have to know if you're going somewhere with this or not. Because if it's not going somewhere, then you need to break it off. It's all about letting go of people that no longer serve you. Now, that's been said a lot for 2017 as well, but it's really true for 2018 because it focuses on relationships. It kind of turns around. So instead of focusing on yourself and what you have to do for yourself, it's more of a focus on like you and the other person and how these relationships work and how close you guys are and like, is it benefiting both of you guys? If it's not, then something needs to change or you guys need to break it off and move on. Chemistry is still there. It's right next to the Five of Swords, but chemistry is there, but it seems like it's kind of a challenge. It's kind of not a competition for chemistry, but then again, it feels like this person might not even hang out with you that much. They might be one of those people that love their job, or you might be one of those people that are truly into your job. So therefore you guys are fighting on when to hang out, when to plan something, when to, party with each other, when to date each other. And, it's getting to the point where you have to plan something that's going to affect your work, affect your money wise. But yet you get to that point. You get to the Nine of Cups, which is to that point. But it feels like almost to the, what do you call it? It feels like you guys are codependent. Or at least one of you guys are. So I'm trying to figure out which person is codependent. And it's like, it feels like it's a switcheroo. Sometimes you feel like you need that person, sometimes you don't. And when you try to hang out with that person, it might mess up your finances or your money issues. And that's why it's upside down here. And it's upside down with the Four of Wands because you guys are, delaying stuff when it comes to hanging out, when it comes to trying to even be together overall or even take a vacation. It's being delayed a little bit. That's another way to take it besides, family matters. Right here in the middle, it says release your ex. I'm not going to put a card on the top. I don't think there needs to be one. Even though this card also says playfulness, which I totally agree. Playfulness needs to be involved within this relationship because it seems like it's heading to a dull situation, especially with this King of Swords here. It feels like there's not enough coming out of this person in order for you guys to survive for a long-term relationship. And for those people that are definitely single, I feel like you might even meet this person or meet someone that you want to hang out with, but it's going to be delayed. And then you have to fight and figure out, and not literally fight that person, but try to figure out when to hang out, and it's still being delayed. But at some point, you have to work around your work schedule or even take a day off of work to hang out with this person, which it seems like a successful time hanging out and stuff like that. but somebody is lacking the chemistry within this relationship. It's kind of a struggle, but not a full struggle, but it feels like pulling teeth a little bit. And that's what I'm getting here. Okay. It says release your ex. And since it's a Capricorn reading and not somebody else's reading, I feel like it's telling you to release your ex. And I'm not saying that this person might be your ex, which it possibly could be. For those people that are still trying to get back with their ex and it seems like plans keep on getting delayed, there's a reason for that, because you guys are not supposed to be together. But I feel like the start of January 2018 for you guys, it's quite a roller coaster. It's a roller coaster. It's not a bad one, but it's a roller coaster. It's not like a smooth start to the year. But at the same time, I feel like love is still there. Love is still there, and you guys still have opportunity to make things right, because I mean, it's a whole new year. You guys will be working on yourselves and definitely work on your relationships. Okay, I'm going to pull out one last card, and let's see if we can get something that might be even work related. And it's only going to be one card, because it seemed to go in a different route here, a love route. Let's go with Capricorn. Okay, not so much work related, but balance is needed. Balance is needed in the relationship. Balance is needed within yourself. So even though 2017 was supposed to be focusing on yourself, you still have a lot of work to do. Mind, body, and soul need to be completely transformed in order for any of your relationships to be mended, to be, in your benefit. Because that's what 2018 should be about. Your relationships benefiting you in some sort of way. Stop focusing on these relationships that don't serve you. Stop wasting time with people that are just like, oh, hi, and they don't say anything else to you. Don't focus on those type of people. Make sure that you focus on those that truly love you. Mend those relationships, work on those relationships, make them better, and to your benefit and their benefit as well. Okay, Capricorn, I hope you have a wonderful 2018, and I will keep making videos. This is like one of my longer videos. I might as well do the rest of them like this, so everybody will have a great full out reading. And good luck to you guys. Make sure that you subscribe. My name is Spiritually Awakened Princess, and keep watching my videos. Bye.